Hello, welcome. I'm gonna wait a little bit for people to trickle in, give people a chance to catch it. Hello, everybody. Today's the 16th of March, and you know what that means? It's a new Spiral Abyss cycle, and this cycle is a completely new one. So we're gonna get a first impression of it and see how we do. Hello, hello. Alright, while we wait for people to come in, let's look at these opponents and the leyline disorders. This one, floor 11, has 75% pyro damage bonus. So it wants us to use pyro damage dealers. And it looks like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It looks like we've got a lot of cryo shields, a lot of the hydro mimics, which innately have a hydro aura. So pyro is going to be great for both of those. We're going to get melts off of these guys and then lots of vaporizes on these guys. And then let's see here. This first chamber looks like it's pretty agnostic of elements, except for the Hydro Abyss Mage, which actually favors Dendro and Cryo. So maybe we want something like a Burgeon on this half. Yeah, and the Hydro Hypostasis is also on the second half, so Pyro actually isn't that great. Well, no, Pyro is still good because you get free vaporizes against this Hydro Hypostasis. But we are definitely going to need some Dendro support, Dendro or Cryo support for breaking the shields and the bubbles quickly. So we're going to be going for something like maybe even like a Burgeon plus Freeze comp where we have like Cryo, Dendro, Pyro, and Hydro. Well, no, Hydro doesn't make sense here, so maybe not Hydro. But Dendro and Pyro we definitely want, I think, on this second half. And then on the first half, I think, let's see here, we've got the Animo Boxer, Geochanter. So we want Pyro. This one, the Hydro Gunner is actually weak to Electro, so then do we want to go Overload here? Pyro Electro? The Overload actually works to break the Geochanter shield too, so that would also work. And Overload. Okay, and we've got the Vulture and the Scorpion, which are Pyro and Electro respectively. So yeah, I think they are leaning towards us going for Overload on this half. So I think I'm going to go Burning on the second half and Overload on the first half. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, welcome everybody. So for Overload, I'm probably going to do something like a Sunfire, or not Sunfire, well I guess, yeah, Sunfire Raiden, or just like a Hyper Raiden. Let's see, we'll go Bennett, Kazuha, and then for this one, let's throw some Hydro in there, turn it into like a semi-national comp. And then, actually no, let's go official. Let's go full Overload here. And then for the second half, we want some kind of burning team, so I'm gonna throw in Nahida here. Actually, let's use Yao Yao instead as our healer. And then, what did I say I want? I want Pyro, Dendro. I kind of want Cryo in there too, because I feel like Cryo is good for freezing those Hydro shields. Although I guess if I have Dendro, it's not a huge deal if I don't. I'll go double Dendro so that I have lots of Dendro application. We're going to use Dehya, since we just got her and we want to use her for something, right? And then maybe one other Pyro. Can deal off-field Pyro damage. Is this gonna work? But, I might need some kind of grouping for these guys, but I'm not sure. Hydro Mimic, okay. Maybe Toma for some protection? Does that make sense? We'll give it a shot. I don't know if that second half is going to have enough damage, but we will see. Alright, here we go. We've got the Kairagi duo, which is a pretty classic combination. I think we've all seen this before. Alright, and we've got the beasts. Yeah, this pyro damage bonus is huge. My Bennett is hitting so hard. Desha's just there to look good, yeah. She's just an aesthetic buff, not a damage dealer. Oh my goodness, I got pushed back so far by the scorpion. Just like completely knocked me out of the Bennett. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Salama, insert time of your day here, Gio. Thank you. How do you say salama, or how do you say afternoon or evening? Is it salamat siang? I want to thank you for your great videos and top-notch tips in the live streams. Finished the bits last round and already have full star floor 11. Tomorrow trying to get floor 12 done again. Great. Oh, whoops. Switched to the wrong character there. Ooh, my Dendro application is like not good here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, what's that? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Okay, we went for a trip that we did not sign up for there. Whew, okay, that was a little scary, but we managed to get out of there. Yeah, and I didn't realize it was going to be 3 Hydrovis mages, so high Dendro application is actually really important here. Did you guys see that? That was crazy, right? I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna turn that into a clip or a short or something. That was crazy. Was that because she got frozen? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea what was happening there. I think I just got stuck in, or I got knocked up and then I got stuck between the wall and the 3 enemies because the enemies were huddled up so close around me that my character couldn't like land. So then I was just permanently stuck in the air in kind of like a falling animation, stuck between the wall of the arena and then the enemies. And then one of them knocked me up while I was still like airborne, and then I think that ended up causing like a super knock up. I don't know if being frozen has something to do with it. Wow, yeah, that was wild. Let's see here. We want to go for the Hydro Abyss, or Hydro Fatui first, because he's the one that can heal everybody. But I guess we killed everybody at the same time anyway, because this team is broken. So I guess it doesn't really matter. And here I want to make sure I get the Mirror Maiden first, I think. Okay, she teleported away, so we're going to get the mages first. Now, I said this was supposed to be like an Overload team comp, but it's turning out more to be like a Hyper Carry Raiden team, I think. You got frozen while the momentum was still going upwards. It happens to Xiao and Kazuha a lot too. Oh, interesting. That's good to know. the mimics are what I hate the most in this floor. Oh, interesting. I think this is going to be the mimics, right? So if you're having trouble with the mimics, I would definitely say focus on sustain. A lot of the mimics don't have a lot of health, so you don't need like a ton of damage to get through them. So staying alive usually is the harder part for these guys. So having like a cryo shielder is going to help a lot so that you can like freeze them and stay alive at the same time. I think Toma is actually going to be great here because he can shield a lot of their attacks while also vaporizing or getting some vaporized damage. So I'm hoping sustain won't be a huge issue here. We'll see. Ooh, that's a lot of virgins. Oh, I almost lost Desha. I'm gonna heal Desha up a little bit. I don't have a lot of energy regen on this team actually, huh? I'm not too worried about time just because the time limit for chambers 1 and 2 are so high. So I don't need too much damage anyway, but yeah, I'm having trouble refilling my bursts in time, so that's something that I'll have to tune if I do want to use this team again. Gonna heal up again. Alright. Yeah, so aside from the boars, the other enemies are really, really squishy. So I think if you just focus, if you're having trouble with this chamber, just focus on staying alive more. Bring lots of sustain here. You see I have 2 healers and the damage reduction from Dehya. So yeah, just focus on shielding and healing, and I think you should be okay on this chamber. I brought double hydro to the mimics. Didn't realize 11 has changed. Oh no. That's rough. Alright, and we got the Dendro Kasuari. This is just single target damage check basically. Not much to do here. The nice thing about this team is that everybody has a 18-second or less burst. So then the rotation is like really, really fast. Then I just use everybody's skill and burst once, and then the rotation's already over. So I just go open Raiden skill, and then Bennett skill burst, Kazuha skill burst, Fischl burst, and then Raiden burst. And then by the time her burst is over, Bennett's burst is already up again, and I can just go straight into the next rotation. So really, really smooth rotation. I like that a lot. For 11-2, I use Raiden Nahida Kukisara. It's the most ASMR Electro charged ever. Alright, and this is the one... What was this? Oh, this is the cube, okay. Got it. Oh, I gotta back up. We're gonna break this one first so that it can't heal. And then this one's gonna trigger the explosion. Oh man, she only hits 11,000 with each vaporize. That feels a little sad. Oh, we went back to the center. Okay, this is the rolling waves. This one I'm gonna burst right when the rings touch, and then that's gonna allow me to dodge the damage. Yeah, the burst damage on this team is not great. So it is going to take me a bit, I think. But I think I should still be able to make time. It's looking okay. Alright, and now it's going to split up, and then we're going to use our Dendro attacks to break all of the orbs. Put one here. And then last one, wait for the skill cooldown. Okay, alright. Yeah, so the first half ended up going really, really quickly, so then we ended up with a lot of time here. But if your damage on the first half isn't as high, then you're gonna want like a higher burst damage or a pyro damage dealer who can deal higher bursts of damage. I think Yanfei is really good here because she can do like a skill plus charge attack, and that combo deals like a lot of damage at once. So, and the skill has a relatively low cooldown, so you could do that every time it goes into the vulnerability. And then just make sure you bring Dendro so that you can break those bubbles really quickly, and you should be good. Alright. Next one. This latest abyss is really difficult. I think I'm gonna have to pull for the new 5-star so I can clear it. Yeah, more Dehya propaganda. That pyro damage buff on floor 11 definitely doesn't have anything to do with Dehya. Alright, oh, we got the Frost Herald. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we want pyro on this half for sure. And then we have the Hydro Herald on this half, so we want Dendro on the second half. So pyro first half, Dendro second half. And then I don't see any other elemental requirements. Oh, we got Magokenki on the first half, so we want high single target damage. So we want pyro for the first chamber, high single target damage for the second chamber. So then that naturally lends itself to National. National is going to be a team that satisfies both of those requirements. Second half has the Serpent Knights. These guys require a lot of AoE damage. And let's see, and we want a Dendro on this half. Or potentially Cryo. Cryo does pretty well against the Abyss Herald too. So I think we could either go Frozen, because Frozen is going to be good with dealing with these guys too. Or we can go for like some kind of Burgeon or Hyper Boom team, I think, with good AoE Dendro damage. And then on the last one, this is pretty straightforward. National should be able to take care of these guys. This should be fine. And then we've got the Wenut. Wenut? I don't know how to say it actually. And this is kind of the notorious one, the one that spends a lot of time underground. I do know, well, it can't be Frozen, so I'm leaning away from Freeze now. I think a Hyper Bloom team would be good here. High single target damage. It has the missile mechanic, which means that we don't have to aim as much. So I think I am going to go for some kind of Hyper Bloom team here. And then we also know that it's got like those air bubbles that it summons when it goes underground. So we need some kind of ranged elemental damage. So I'm thinking, let me think here. We want an archer. So first team, I'm just going to go National. So let's slot that in first. And then second team, Wenut. Wenuts. Okay, we're gonna start saying Wenut, I guess. That's what everybody's saying. Wenut. And then here, I am gonna cheat a little bit and use Nahida, because I do want that AoE. And then, let's see here. Who's going to be our Hydro Applier? Should I take off? I guess National becomes harder. Because, let me think. We could go National Rosaria on the first half, actually. I guess I could give Xingqiu to the Nahida side, and then go National Rosaria instead of regular National. Let me just reconfigure Rosaria real quick. Yeah, she's using a Fav Lance here. Let's see what's going on here. We need to replace this one. Yes. That brings us to 136 ER. Yeah, Not the best, but I think we can live with it. I think reverse melt can do it on the first half. Alright, thank you, Ozanna. That gives me confidence. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do reverse melt here, and then we can donate Xingqiu to the first half, or second half, sorry. And then we'll do Kuki for the Hyper Bloom. And then for the flex slot, I want somebody who can deal ranged elemental damage. So I need an archer here, because I'm trying to pop like the air bubbles that the Weenut summons at the very end. I'm thinking something like Fischl, but then I don't want her to... Fischl doesn't really steal Hyper Bloom procs, right? Because she doesn't deal that much AoE damage, so I feel like she should be fine. Oh, and the other thing is I just realized I don't have a lot of sustain on this team other than Kuki. Do you think that's okay? Maybe Kuki will be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was also thinking Diona. Because, yeah, Diona also complements a Hyper Bloom team pretty well, and she provides sustain, and she's an archer, so she can do, like, ranged cryo attacks against the bubbles. But I'm going to go with Fischl just to get a little bit more single target damage, and then see if we can do it. Alright, this lady is ranged, so we're going to focus her first. Oh my goodness. Look at this melt damage. Holy cow. So much damage. Alright, and then we've got the Cryo Herald. Oh. That was scary. Alright, so that was pretty straightforward. We have lots of pyro application there, so the cryo shield isn't that big of an issue. Alright, and then this one, we've got some more of these. Looks like the middle one is also ranged, so we're going to focus on the middle one again. Oh no, self-freeze. Oh no, Nahida, no. Ooh. Okay, that was close. Oh, there's two of them, shoot. Sorry, you're looking at a very sloppy rotation here because I had to get Nahida out of there. She was about to die. And the problem here is that they are really far apart. I didn't do a good job of grouping these guys. I didn't realize there was going to be two of them, so... Actually, no, they're not too bad, actually. This isn't too bad. Could be worse. And now that I look at it, Diona definitely would have been the better choice here, because then the cryo also helps me break these guys' shields a lot faster. Nahida alone is still very good, but I think with some cryo, with the shielding, it definitely would have helped, I think. So, yeah. Not the cleanest clear, but we got there. But yeah, I think Diona would have helped a lot here in place of Fischl. Obviously, we're going to lose a lot of damage on that third chamber, so I don't know if it's going to be enough, but... Man, the stream is lagging a lot. Oh, okay, one sec. Let me see here. I thought I fixed this last time, but let me check the stream settings real quick. Because I made it so that the bitrate is a lot higher and the resolution is a lot lower. So The resolution is going to be low, but it shouldn't lag too much. Let me see here. Dendro breaks Hydro shields faster than Cryo, just without the control. You think it's the FPS? Oh, okay, let me see here. Okay. Alright, I don't want to cut the stream off in the middle of my clear, so I'll just run through it for now. But for the next stream, I'll try cutting down the FPS from 60 FPS to 30 FPS and then see if that helps next time. No, it's not FPS. Low FPS doesn't look like that. Okay. I'm running at 6,000 or 6,000 bits for the throughput. And that should be, I feel like that should be high enough. So then I could just be being bottlenecked by my internet connection. Sorry, guys. Oh, I gotta fill up Xiangling before. It might also be because of Nahida. I know, like, every time Nahida comes on the field, I feel like I lag more because she has so many animations going on. So, I feel like it might just be a Nahida problem. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm gonna use Sucrose's burst here to iframe. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I definitely thought I timed that right, but apparently I threw it way too early. Yeah, I was trying to use Sucrose's burst to iframe that explosion, but obviously that didn't go as planned. I almost never missed that, so I was a little surprised there. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna wait for him to teleport backwards. Okay, there we go. Now I can start my next rotation. Ooh, Rosaria's not filled up though. That's not good. Oh, come on. Reduce animation may also solve the issue. Oh, let me try turning off Bloom. That might help. Because I know Bloom is also pretty taxing on the animations. What you drinking? Oh, how can you tell I'm drinking? Can you hear it? That's kind of awkward, actually. I didn't realize you could hear it. I'm drinking boba. Alright, I turned off Bloom, so hopefully that helps a little bit. Follow him here. Oh, ah! God, my burst just barely didn't come up. Okay. I was relying on Rosaria's burst to recharge to use it to iframe the attack, but didn't come up quickly enough. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, turning off Bloom helps with the stream quality. We'll see. Yeah, some people actually prefer to play without bloom because they like the way that the artwork looks better this way.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。6308式。はあ。はあ。許さない。や。燃えろ。パーフェクト。諦めて。あん。いて。くらい。ふっ。熱々でしょ。
Gonna iframe this with Bennett's burst this time. Sucrose's burst to iframe again. And I think I'm not going to use Rosaria's burst here because I want to save it for Chamber 3. I want to try to have my energy as full as possible here. And if we don't 3-star Chamber 2 here, we can come back to get it later. Alright, and this is the Serpent Knights, I believe. Oh, what the? Damn. Oh, which one of these is ranged? Oh, the red one is ranged, okay. Although I don't have that much AoE damage anyway, so I'm gonna have to clear them one by one, I think, for the most part. Yeah, and then this guy is also ranged. Alright, first wave is down, second wave. Oh my god, they're so far apart actually, wow. But, oh, but they're mostly melee, okay. So that balances it out a little bit. That's good. Oh, that was close. I almost lost Cookie there. Oh, this guy's the Geo Waves. That makes this very annoying actually, because I only have one healer in the form of Cookie. So having... So we are actually going to take a lot of damage here if we're not careful. I'm going to try to iframe as many of these as possible. I'm going to try to get Cookie up a little bit because she's making me nervous, and I'm definitely going to be able to clear the floor, so... I'm gonna make the most of my extra time a little bit. Okay. Alright, we ended up getting the clear, so hopefully we can clear Chamber 3 too. Alright. And these should be pretty straightforward. This is kind of like the filler chamber, like the easy chamber that they give us before the super annoying boss, so this is kind of a mulligan. Wow, we have to fight 3 waves? Oh no, okay. 2 waves, second wave. And that's 2 enemies, okay. Cool. Oh, that was close. Xiangling almost died there, I think. Okay, pretty smooth clear. We got it in just under 3 rotations. The first rotation took out the Ruin Guard, and the second rotation, or kind of like 2.5 or 1.5 rotations for the Lava Trails. So pretty smooth, lots of pyro application there, so the cryo shields aren't a problem. This half is definitely going to be the bigger issue here. Now, what does Bloom do in graphics? It kind of creates like a little glow around everything. So it makes everything look a little bit more 3-dimensional and glossier. Whereas without the Bloom, things look a little bit more matte and like flat. So then you'll see that the colors are a little bit more, I wouldn't say dull, but more 2-dimensional. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you see them side by side, you'll definitely see the difference. All right, let's beat this Weenut. Oh my god, I almost died from that. I didn't realize he had a I didn't realize he had a damaging attack at the opening there.
この件はわかるかい？
Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be really frustrating. I can barely get my energy back up. Okay, and it's already doing the air bubble thing. Let's see, where are they? There's one. Oh, we got both of them. Okay, sweet. So hopefully we can get most of our damage out here. And yeah, Hyper Bloom is definitely helpful here because the missiles are auto-seeking. So then we don't really have to aim, we just have to trigger the Hyper Blooms and it kind of does the damage for us. So it definitely helps a lot, I think. But even then, it's not looking... I mean, we started this chamber with 2 full minutes, so we're running really slow here. I'm assuming it's going to do the air bubble attack one more time here, yeah. And I think this is where we're going to have to try to finish it off, the second instance here. Oh, where is it? Oh, there's one. Oh, I was way too slow there. Yeah, this is definitely where we deal most of our damage. Let me think here. The third attack in the Wii Nuts rotation is always the beam, fourth is the orb phase. Okay, so it looks like it has kind of a predictable pattern, and it's going to use the orbs every 4 moves. Okay, so that's really good to know. If we can tell where the laser attack is going to happen, I think that's going to help a lot, because I found I was spending a lot of time running over to try to hit it while it was charging up its laser attack. So if I can anticipate where it's going to pop out of the ground, I think that's going to help a lot. And then you can use Shinobu Q to proc the bubble instead. Okay. Alright. I'll try to incorporate those tips. Thanks, guys. I'm the one supposed to be providing tips, but you guys are teaching me how to do this instead. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's the death. I was stuck in the middle of Rosaria's dash animation when the slam came down. And I knew I was dead. You just gotta be prepared for the vulnerable phase. This time you didn't have your Xingqiu burst up. Okay. He usually spawns for the laser on the third surfacing opposite of the arena. Alright. Oh, Xiangling almost died there. I didn't even realize. Wait, she is dead. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you guys are hitting hard too. Mono Pyro is great on the first side. I use Kazuha Official, C6 Bennett, and Xiangling. I think you can see the arrows when the Weena is coming through the ground. Oh, okay. That helps to track him down. That's a good tip.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。料理のパーディクト。くらえ。はあ。6308式ユニット。燃えろ。うわ。
Oh my god, he's not dead.
冒険くらえ。
Okay. Jeez, that took a really long time.
みんながそばにいてくれ。7号式モジュール。それ。はあ。震えなさい。許さない。せい。はあ。やっ。くらえ。全力攻撃だ。
No, Xiangling. Xiangling has to
救援
live.
テスト開始。無双の風。話が通じないなら。パーディクト。諦めて。せい。みんなは俺が守る。熱々でしょ。くらえ。許さない。安全距離確認。
Wow, almost a full rotation slower than my first clear, so this is gonna be trouble. This is gonna be trouble. We have 20 seconds less than the first attempt. And this time we're not gonna get hit by this knock-up attack. Oh my god, okay, we still do. Okay, so he tracks you down, I guess. It's surprisingly difficult to dodge. Okay, let's see where he surfaces here. Yeah, so it looks like he always goes to the opposite of the arena where we were before. So then this is going to be the orb phase, right? Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not. I thought after the laser he would be doing the orb phase, so... Alright. Where are they? Oh no. Oh jeez, I'm taking so long.
痛くしちゃうかも。私のお家に雨描きがたしさゆる
夜の源源
やっさい
I'm taking way too long to set up that rotation. I need to figure something out. Or something better out, because I'm losing way too much time just getting my skills and bursts out. I'm not really able to deal a lot of damage. Or effective damage. And then this one should be the laser again, right? Yeah.
この件はわかるかい？歌よにしっかり立ってな。断罪の
Oh yeah, that's the minute, and I'm not even close. Oh my goodness. Let's see, this time I'm gonna try using Kuki's burst like people are recommending. So the first one spawns right there. Oh, okay, I missed it completely.
覚えたわよ。雨描きがたし股間奥義渚のリン
お嬢様のお
知識はあなたにもたほせはやせたや
Laser, burrow, orb. Okay, so then it's those three moves.
張り取りなさいさゆるこ
Let's see here. I think you need to swirl the bubble. Yolanda is useful for those balls because of her AoE charge shot. Only elements that can swirl are able to pop the bubbles. We did nut. Yeah, no nut this time. The element you swirl gets red shred. Okay. I usually need at least 2 minutes to beat this boss. That's what it's looking like for me too. It looks like I'm gonna need 2 full minutes to beat this, because, wow. Let me think here. Because ideally I want to... I wonder if it's necessary to use Fischl's charge attacks. Because I'm wondering if Xingqiu's Rain Swords will like hit some of the bubbles for me. Because the problem is I'm losing a lot of time doing the aim shots with Fischl and then trying to go back to set up the rotation. Like activating Nahida's skill and burst and Xingqiu's skill and burst. But ideally I want to be like already doing the rotation when it goes down. Similar to like the Golden Wolf Lord approach. How you want to set up your rotation before the vulnerability window actually starts. And I'm wondering if there's a way to kind of destroy the bubbles while setting up for my rotation. Let's see. Oh, that's not good.
許さない眠るのよせいや諦めて燃えろせいみんながそばにいて7号式モジュール安全距離ウオパーよって話が通パーフェクトくらえふっや全力攻撃だ6308式それ熱々でしょ燃えろ眠るのよ師匠の技を
Oh, that was a pretty smooth clear. So that gives me a full 2 minutes here again. So that's good. Clean 3 rotations. Sara might help. Tried 2 teams, all high time Hyper Bloom, Tinari spread. Tinari cleared way faster for me. He does his damage pretty quickly. Let's see, Nahida's burst while Weena is underground instead of doing it while he is out can help make the setup faster. That's a good tip. I'm gonna do that. So I'll use Nahida's burst. Xingqiu doesn't track enemies that are pretty high, at least that's in my experience. I think you gotta hit the bubbles with Cookie's burst while at the end of your rotation. Then you'll have the full window to hit it with the Hyper Blooms. Okay. I'll try that too. Not this time.
これこそが知恵の伝道雨描きがたし股間奥義しっかり立ってな動くべきだ姿を見てただやはやえやっばれ痛くしちゃうかも雨描きがたし左右ルコ
Yeah, if I just attack with Xingqiu's... Actually, no, I did get some of them. Okay, yeah, so I did get some of them with Xingqiu's... I don't know if it was Xingqiu who got it or somebody else, but I definitely popped those bubbles even without using like an aim shot. So I wonder if I can leverage that somehow. Yeah, and the red arrow tip is really good because the red arrow, like if you're not facing the boss currently, then there's going to be a red arrow that tells you what direction it's in relative to you, and you can just use that to kind of track where it's going to pop up next. So that seems to work pretty well for tracking its location. So thanks for that tip. Okay, I feel like we got a little bit closer this time. So yeah, I think utilizing... So let's think here. So one thing is using the red arrows to locate the boss more quickly. I think that's a really helpful tip. And then the other one is I want to try to figure out a rotation where I can use like Xingqiu's attacks to pop the bubbles while also setting up for his burst at the same time. So then do like a Xingqiu's skill to destroy one of the bubbles, and then maybe like a Fischl skill to destroy another one. And so then I already have his burst up by the time the boss falls down and goes vulnerable.
みんながそばにいてくれる。
And of course they put this boss on the second half, so you have to go through this fight every single time. I think that's the worst part, honestly. If it was on the first half, like, and you could just like pump out attempts like over and over, I feel like it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But just the fact that you have to go through this entire fight again every time you want to re-attempt the Wii Nut, it's just like so painful. Whoa. Oh, what? Oh, the cage had the delayed damage there. That's annoying. I think if you pre-cast Nahida's burst before the bubbles, that would have been better. You def don't want to be in her long burst animation while it's vulnerable. Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm deliberately trying to use as few 5 stars as possible on this clear, just to see kind of what it takes to clear it. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to do a full 4-star clear here, because this Wii Nut is, wow, it has so much help. Okay, this one has way more health than the other one, so I have to focus this guy a little bit more. Okay. We lost a few seconds, but not too bad. Replace Fischl with Hydro, some more seeds. That could help too, maybe. I feel like Xingqiu and Nahida's application is good enough, but that is something that could help, actually. Sevi Plays is going to do it with only 4-star somehow. That's right. Sevi is the, she's the 4-star queen. Ooh, those Hyper Moon missiles didn't make it, actually. I feel like I shouldn't have used her burst there. I definitely need to get better at using Nahida's burst only when he's underground, because I feel like I'm wasting so much time with that burst animation. I need to use Fischl. I need to incorporate Fischl into my rotation a little better, because right now I'm not really using her at all. And her single target damage is non-negligible, so I need to be better about this. This is looking a little better.
様の王
嫌い出発よ
Oh, okay, like that. I see. So yeah, while it's making its kind of low turn, I think I want to use Kuki's burst, and then I think that's what's gonna get it. Okay, I think we have a better idea now. So I'm gonna save Kuki's burst for the orb phase. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of dip down low, and then that's when I'm gonna use Kuki's burst, and then that high altitude burst is gonna hopefully break the bubbles for us. I think we were really close to that run. How many hours of your life have you spent in this abyss? This is actually my first run, so so far we've only been at it for about an hour, but hopefully it won't be too much more. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood as I say that.
許さない眠るのよ
Oh. Oh my goodness. I hate it whenever my like attack animations end right when their hit animations connect, because then I have no way of dodging them. Actually, I'm gonna restart this actually, because I need to be able to clear the Ruin Guard within one rotation, otherwise I'm not gonna have enough time to beat the Weenut. What's your Rosaria's build? That's a good question. Let me link it for you in chat. I think I have it handy somewhere.
Benny Bokenda, Shipatsu!
Benny Bokenda, Shipatsu. Huh, do I not? Let me see here. Oh, I don't have my Rosaria build handy. I'll show it to you after this run.
みんなは俺が守れ
安全距離かつ熱々でしょパーフェクト
燃えろくらえ燃えろ全力攻撃
無双の風師匠の技を食らいなさいルオパ震えなさい許さない
まず
Oh,
い
I almost died
最
there.
近
That
包
was
帯が値上
close.
がりした
163
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright. I think I can do without Sucrose. And I'm gonna lose a lot of damage because of the VV. But I think we can still finish it without her. I'm sorry, Sucrose.
せ全力攻撃
Hopefully.
許さない
Yeah. We lost about 7 seconds because of that, but still not too bad. Do Nahida burst at the start. Nahida burst is when it's done, and Nahida burst when it is done with the laser tail. So you have time to attack with the swirl phase. Okay, I see. I'll try that.
知識をあなたにもはびこりなさい
Oh, it used a different attack this time. It didn't use the
しっかり立ってな
like needle attack.
欲張れや痛くしちゃうかも歌よ錦となれこの剣はわかるかいさい
Alright, so here I'm gonna wait for it to come down low, and then this is where I'm gonna use Cookie's burst. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for.
渚のリン股間奥義
I didn't get a chance to use Nahida's burst here, so I should have used it before he went down. But I think we're getting a better handle on this now.
立ってな私のお家にいらっしゃいこの剣はわかるかい雨描きがたし左右ルコ夜の権限覚えた
Ooh, using Fischl's burst to kind of close the distance on it, it feels kind of nice too, actually. Ah, I'm still not gonna make it though. Yeah, so he's gonna do it one more time here. But I feel like... Okay, we're gonna go right here. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty consistent. That's really good, actually. So that definitely helps. Okay. So we're gonna use Kuki's Burst every time it kind of dips down while it's summoning its orbs, and that seems to consistently break the orbs for us. And then we're also gonna remember to use Nahida's Burst. I think I'm gonna use it. Let me think. I'm trying to think if I think I'm gonna use it at the beginning of the orb phase because we have to wait for it to kind of make that turn anyway. So I'm gonna use Nahida's Burst at the beginning of the orb phase, and then I'm gonna use Kuki's Burst, and then we're gonna use Xingqiu's skill Burst, Kuki's skill, and then be able to deal most of our Hyper Boom damage during that vulnerability phase. All right. I'm gonna try focusing this guy first because I really don't like his ice cage. So if I have to get one of them down first, then I want it to be this guy. So let's focus the ice cage Lava Troll first. Oh gosh! Oh my goodness! Wow, Bennett is a tank. Holy crap! If that had been any other character, I would have been toast. Huh, I got them down at the same time, but I'm still 7 seconds down. Wonder what I messed up there. You don't have to run to the middle for his resurfacing moves. He comes near your location. He only surfaces opposite to you when he lasers during his third coming. Okay, that's good to know too. Thank you. Wait, I was right. I should have stayed there. Okay, so I'm gonna open with Nahida's Burst here, and then when he dips down, I'm gonna use Kuki's Burst. Alright, there we go. Yeah, and that's where most of our damage is going to be dealt. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see those Hyper Boom missiles just like traveling across the map. Pretty wild. I'm always short by like this amount basically, because if I reach the second orb phase, it looks like it's not enough. So I either need to save like half a rotation on the first half, or I need to be able to beat this guy without reaching the second orb phase, because it looks like it's 2 cycles of 4. So then it's like 2 attacks and then the laser attack. Or wait, no, hold on. It's 3 and 5. Okay. So then it's basically 10 cycles. Setting up while Weena is down isn't going to work. Yeah, and I'm so close. Yeah. I'm always off by basically the 7-minute mark is I'm hitting the 7-minute mark right as it's going down for its second vulnerability phase, which means I actually don't have time to use that second vulnerability phase unless I save like 15 seconds on the first half, like start the fight 15 seconds faster, or I just have to beat him before he enters that second vulnerability phase. I had to kill him in one orb phase, not really possible to fit 2 phases unless you can clear the first half in 30 seconds. Okay, that's what it seems like, yeah. So I really need to find damage somewhere else. Because yeah, I'm still taking way too long. Oh, jeez. The double slam. I think the way you do your rotation, your Xingqiu burst isn't up the entire time of the vulnerability phase. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's the other thing. I guess I need to save Xingqiu's burst for, like, just before the vulnerability phase. Because it's like running out, like, halfway through, like you said. And we can't really afford that, right? So we really need to save our cooldowns, or all of our cooldowns, for that vulnerability phase. Oof. Oh my god. Does the Ice Cage really damage anybody who switches into it, even if your current character has also already taken damage from it? Because I thought if your current character takes damage from the Ice Cage, the next character that swaps in doesn't take damage. But it seems like whoever switches into the Ice Cage always takes damage. Ice Cage can multi-tick if you switch. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, so I need to be careful not to swap into any low health characters while I'm in the Ice Cage. So I keep dying to that. That's 12-3 from Spiral Abyss 1.0 game knowledge. Yeah. Oh man, that was a nightmare, huh? That whole cryo, that entire like field, or that entire like chamber being filled with the cryo infusion or cryo aura, slowing your characters while you're being bombarded by like the pyro, or not the pyro, the cryo gunner, and like cryo slimes and cryo whopper flowers. That was pretty wild. Oh. Oh my god, that was, oh my god. That feels so bad. God. What a waste. What a waste of a good first half.
諦めて震えなさい。
燃えろ。
それふっ
せい。
6308
くらえ。
Oh my goodness. These runs are always so ambiguous too. Like right when run rotation is just barely not enough to finish it off, it's like, what do you do?
パーフェクト諦めて
燃えろ。
それ料理の時間だ。
Oh my god, that one shot me.
失敗しちゃった。
Looks like you need Dehya on your team. She can soak up some of that damage for me. I know, right? Anyone missing the Wolf Lord?
よし。
You never would have thought it, huh?
全力攻撃だ。
話が通じないなら叩く。許さない。眠るのよ。
燃えろ。
いやそれやいやた6308
Wait, is Xiangling dead?
みんながそばにいる。
No, she's alive, right? Okay, she's alive.
師匠の技
But
を
just
食らいな
barely.
さいよっパーフェクト
燃えろ。
吸引テスト開始。
せい。全力攻撃だ。
超拡散計画。眠るのよ許さない。
くらえ。
6308式ユニッ
Ooh, 904. That was a really fast clear. He calls every abyss the hardest one, but every time he's technically right. 918 left for the second half should be enough for Haitam Hyperloom team with proper rotation, right? I think so, yeah. That sounds pretty good to me.
知識はあなたにも痛くし
Alright, where are you at? Where are you at?
形は精神と共にある。歌よ錦となれさい。しっかり立ってな。
夜の源源
覚えたわよ。させい痛くしちゃうかもよ。ほふ覚えたわよ。
この剣はわかるかい。雨描きがたし。
役払い。
Alright, I'm gonna open with Nahida's burst, and then we're gonna use Kuki's burst right here, and then Xingqiu's burst.
痛くしちゃう。
I'm gonna set up Oz. Okay, and we should be dealing a lot of damage here.
はびこりなす。落差のリン。せ覚えたわよ。
Still doesn't feel like enough. I mean, we got him down to half. That's a pretty good amount.
せ私のお家にいらっしゃい。夜の権限。
歌よ錦と。
しっかり立ってな。
この剣はわかるかい。
やはびこりなさいよと痛くしちゃうかもた落差のリンほったはこれこそが知恵の伝道覚えたわよ
雨描きがたし。股間奥義。
Alright, this is the last rotation we're gonna get.
夜の源源
嫌い発動や痛くしちゃうしっかり立ってなたはた
Oh, I think we got it. Okay, whew, we got it that time. So we actually were able to get into the second vulnerability phase and still deal damage to it with about 10 seconds left. So being able to clear that first half at 904 was actually kind of a key there, because those extra like 10 or so seconds gives us enough time to slip in like half a rotation for the second vulnerability phase, and I think that makes a big difference. So being able to get that sub 1 minute clear on that first half was the reason I was able to clear this half. And then there's obviously all those other tips that we kind of incorporated along the way. I think following the red arrows to figure out where he's going to surface like quickly is really helpful. And then I was also using Fischl's burst to get to those locations more quickly. So having somebody who can move quickly, I guess, helps there. I guess there aren't that many characters that's relevant to. Maybe like Yelan, maybe. And then, yeah, saving or using Nahida's or figuring out when to use Nahida's burst. So in those windows where you can't hit the boss, so when the boss is underground or when he's setting up for the orb move, using Nahida's burst there is another key, I think, because if you use it while it's vulnerable, you're losing a lot of time on that animation. So making sure that you slip in some of those kind of cooldowns in between those downtimes, I think, is a big thing. And then, what was another one? Oh yeah, using Kuki's burst on the downturn of that orb generation phase. So then you get him while he's low, and then Kuki's burst kind of hits up and hits all those air bubbles above him. That seems to be a really consistent way to take him down without kind of interrupting our rotation too much. All right. Can you delay popping the bubble mechanic to extend the DPS time frame? No, you can't, because while it's spawning the bubbles, it has enhanced resistances. So if you try to do that, you're just spending more time with its enhanced resistances. So then even if you deal more damage, or even if your damage window is longer, you actually won't deal that much more damage. Yeah, I'm a little sad that freeze has no place in this Abyss cycle because they have Ganyu and Ayaka coming back here. So I'm a little sad. Or is it? No, not Ganyu Ayaka. It's Shenhe Ayaka. So, yeah, I'm a little sad that you can't use freeze in either side, really, because the first half has a bunch of cryo enemies, and the second half is not freezable. So then, up to Chamber 2 it is, I guess, but Chamber 3 is not freezable. So, I'm a little disappointed that freeze is not a viable team for this iteration. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a 4-star clear here. I'm trying to think. We have to run some kind of national in this half because of the cryo shields. But then what is a single target damage team that can take this guy out in such short windows? I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. If you touch key, don't move, it'll pop up. If you touch key and move forward, it will start with underground. Anyone want to test it? Oh, that's a good theory, Bobby Terbang. Second half is doable with Ayaka. I'm here to preach the mono cryo agenda. Lisa aggravate on second half. Ooh, that's a good idea. An aggravate team, that could work. Hyper Bloom, Yao Yao. Yeah, I'm leaning towards like a Yao Yao Hyper Bloom or Yao Yao aggravate team on the second half. I think that's going to be our best options. Because like Fischl aggravate is really strong in terms of single target damage. So I'm leaning towards something like that maybe. But we will see. Let's pop some artifacts. We've got an ER Exile, that's nice. We've got Pyro Damage Goblet. Okay. And then for our 5 stars. Oh, dang. I misclicked. Whoa! Oh, wow. This is super good. This could be a... This is a potential off-piece for Nahida. EM double crit on the goblet. This is a super good piece, actually. I'm probably gonna roll this. EMER. Oh, no space left. Okay. Well, we might as well level that one up then, I guess, right? And we got another one that we didn't get to see because I clicked too quickly. It was this one. HP double crit. HP double crit. Probably not gonna be using that one. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy goblet, right? This is one of the. I don't know if I have any other ones that are ER double crit actually. That might be the only ER double crit I have. Let me check. I could be wrong. Wait. Yeah. Oh, actually, I do have another EM double crit. This one's pretty good actually. EM double crit with ER actually. So this one's actually really good, and it's on Gilded, which is a pretty useful set. And you have another EM double crit here, but we lost some rolls to flat attack, so this one's not perfect. We have another one here, but we lost a lot of rolls to attack and HP, so also not great. Yeah, so then this is the third one that I've gotten. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna roll this live. Don't jinx it. I hope not either. Oh, we already lost one roll. God, that feels bad. Alright, we still have 4 potential rolls in the crit. We're okay. We're gonna be okay. Oh my god, no. My life. Alright. Alright, we still have a... What is this? We still have a potential 35 CV EM goblet. 35 CV, here we go. Alright, we got one. We finally got one. Oh my god. This is so sad. And we got... Oh my god! This is the highest defense goblet I have, I think. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Am I relatable, guys? Am I relatable enough? Alright, let's go for that 30% def. God. Oh god, that feels so bad. It was a 4-liner EM double crit star. Oh my goodness. Okay, we actually got crit damage. God. Good crystallized piece. Good crystallized Ito piece. Yeah, that's where the copium's at. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to 20. Always go to 20. Wow, what a piece. Oh my goodness. Alright. I think RM on the first half and Salad on the second half can do. Alright, what do those terms mean? I'm a boomer, so I don't know what RM and Salad mean. Oh, Rosaria Melt. Okay, Rosaria Melt first half. Salad on the second half. Salad is like... Is that Burgeon with Cryo? Crystallized Yunjin. Oh my god, that was so sad. Alright. Well, thank you for bearing with me as I struggled through that wee nut, but we did nut after all. I'm gonna try to figure out some... Well, I guess we already got the tips from this stream, so thanks everybody for contributing to my next video. We're gonna try to compile those tips into a 12-3 guide, and hopefully I'll have that ready soon. But in the meantime, good luck with your own runs, and I'm probably gonna rehearse this dozens more times to see what other tricks I can come up with. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully we roll better artifacts next time on stream. Salad 4 stars, Sucrose, Xingqiu, DMC, Fischl. Oh, I see. We nut the wee nut. That's what we did. The long edge, but we not. God. Oh man, these puns just make themselves, don't they? When you have a enemy named Weenut.
次はどこに行くんだ
Oh no, Crimson Anime says konnichiwa everyone, but we're just about to sign off. I'm really sorry.